Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my thing. Now, one thing I'm going to mention before, I don't have Superior with me today. He is currently in another room, and I can't be bothered to go get him. Not only that, but this is should be a very short, jumbled review. So I'm going to save Superior for the much too bigger ones. But for those of you who know, for the last few while, I've been reviewing Transformer toys that have been linked to me by Bart. And we're now on the final home stretch, so these are the last smaller ones. We have some very interesting ones. We've got Minicons, we've got Hero Defense Teams, and one Dulux class. So we're going to start with these Titanium series and Make a Hero. I'm going to start with the Endbringer himself. This is, I believe, Deformed Heroes. Oh, by the way, if you hear the high-pitched humming noise, that is my Xbox One in the background. I need to get it cleaned. But yeah, here we go. Unicron, the Chaos Bringer. His articulation-wise, arms can do swivels. That's literally it. He's a PVC figure. Now we've got some Titanium series, so we're going to start off with the non-movie one. This is War for Cybertron, or Cybertronian Optimus Prime. And yeah, Titanium series. Remember that? Well, Titanium figures are diecast figures, so yeah, full metal ones. So we've got Prime. No articulation, well, unfortunately. We've got Movie Ironhide, who does have a little bit with slight arm articulation and waist articulation. Movie Ironhide, probably the best Ironhide toy we've got. And 07 Movie Jazz, who again has a pistol. He's packing heat. Bang. So now let's move on to the Minicons, and we've got a select interesting few, starting with this little old Sparkplug here. Now I don't believe that is his full name, but yeah, he looks like he's based off the Sparkplug model. So we're just going to call him Plug Spark. So here he is. He's a very interesting red little race car. Articulation-wise, his arms are on swivel joint, or on ball joint, so they can do a full 360. Slight bend and pop off at the elbow. Because of course they do. Waist has a little bit of articulation. You get nothing at the knees, you get a little bit of toe articulation, but that's just due to that. So transformation-wise, tap the feet in, and then fold the toes down and push them in. Come to the head and rotate the arms up, whilst rotating around to the waist. Now that you've got everything folded up, fold up this side of the car, because unfortunately, poor old, well, Bart hasn't really had much, kept this in good nick. He's missing that side of his door, and here he is in his red race car mode, man. It's a red race car, it rolls like rolling things should. So on to Swindle. I believe this is Stealth Swindle that you got. So this was the partner of Starscream. No, it's SWAT 2, so this is a different figure entirely. So yeah, here we go. Articulation-wise, his arms are on a ball joint, and his legs are on a double-jointed knee. Oh well, can move forward, backwards. They bend at the knee due to transformation, and yeah, that's about it. He's a Minicon. There isn't much there. So articulate to transform, fold his arms up, fold his legs up, fold these two in, and here you've got him in his stealth car mode. Like the other dude, he rolls pretty well. It's Tank Orban, as we know him. The thing we need to remember is during the 2000s, Hasbro were using the names to keep the licensing on them. So last time we saw Tankor, he was a minus a Viacon from Beast Machines go, Tankor Smash! Or I believe he was also an RID. But he's not the reformed remains of Rhinox. Spoilers! He's a very nice little car here. Well, tank here. Oh, shit. And he is an Autobot. He's part of the Air Defense Team. Transformation, you fold the legs together. Fold the knees in. Bring the arms up. This hole will go into that post there. And here you've got him in his missile tank mode. Ready to shoot down anything that violates his airspace. And he slides. Leader 1. It's Leader 1. I believe this is Energon Leader 1. I'm not too sure. Yeah, did some research. Now, he is also named after the GoBot of the same name. Again, at this point in time, Hasbro did just recently acquire Takara, so therefore they had access to the GoBots franchising. So if you have Armada Galvatron or Energon Armada Galvatron or Armada Megatron, of which I've got the Combinables one, so I'm probably going to try to see if I can snag this from Bart to put with my Megatron. Anyway, irrelevant. Articulation-wise, his arms are on a joint. They can go forwards and backwards. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, back that far, but due to the barrel, fold the barrel down. bend in the knee. Transformation-wise, you fold both of those down. Fold the arms all the way back. Again, thank you to Nightcap Gaming. And then you fold the legs all the way. And you fold the legs up like that. And I believe this may be a knockoff. So there you go. I think I felt like I've done something wrong here, but this may not be a good one. But even if it isn't. So on to the bigger thing. We have Cybertron Long Rack here, who reuses the smokescreen mold. My lord, he's a very awkward figure. Like, big chunky shoulders, very thin legs. He can stand quite well, as you can see. We'll get down to articulation-wise. His head is on the ball joint. We'll do a full 360. He can look up that far, be like, that's a very nice tree. Look down that far. His big arm can do almost a full 360. You have to be careful of his bucket. If you really wanted to, you can pop the bucket off, and now it can do a full 360. Oh, this can rotate as well, but wouldn't recommend doing it. Pop the bucket arm back in. Unfortunately, nothing at the bucket arm, but it does move, but we'll get to that in a moment. Full 360 for the smaller arm. You can swivel up at the bicep. Watch that pop off. Bend. Down just under 90 degrees, nothing backwards, and then the jig transformation, the claws can move. Just pop this back on. You get a waist rotation at 3 for a deluxe figure. Legs can go forward that far, go back that far. Very nice 90 degrees bend at the knee. Oh, and due to transformation, you can bend the knee that way. And due to transformation, the foot has a little bit of tiltage and a little bit of toe articulation, but it goes straight down. Now, like I've mentioned with the past Cybertron line toys that I've been reviewing, long rack here. Oh, and the arms do go out on this very interesting joint here. But anyway, as I said, long rack comes with a Cyber Key port. This is, I believe, Optimus Prime's one. You basically take it and you plug it in up here. Try to break it as well. Bring the arm up just for this, and now he can extend his bucket. You also fold this little finger in, and now he's ready to pick up Decepticons, throw them at you, or do the Maximus of Yeetus. Yeet! Also ready to win any snowball fight. Transformation-wise, you fold the head back. Yep, you fold the arms up, and you decapitate them at the same time. Fold this arm back, I believe. Fold the fingers up. Fold the legs forward, and then fold the toes in and down. Break his knees till they go all the way back. This is an important step. Bring this part out. Second verse, much like the first. Now, the reason I asked you to fold that out, there is a tab on this. There is a slot on here. A tab on here that's going to slot on top of the back of the foot here. It's going to tab in all nice and squozen-like. And here he is in his digger mode. And like I said, this is based off the Armada Star smokescreen. And it is awkward as all fuck. I have to be fully honest. As you can see, it doesn't roll well. Don't really get much articulation with this. You still get the Cyber Planet key. Fun part. The button doesn't really do anything. And if you wanted to take, for example, Tankor here, he can still sit on the post here. So now you have a digger armed with a missile tank. So, that has been a review. The second to last review of Bart's Transformers. So that has been Cybertron Long Rack, Minicons, Leader 1, Spark Plug, SWAT Swindle, we're calling him, and Tankor, and Titanium, and Make Deformed Heroes, I believe they are. I've been Duncan Hoover saying G1 Superion, and the next reviews are gonna be awkward. Bye! Hey guys, it's Future Duncan Hoover here, and upon doing some further research, this is in fact, this Minicon here is in fact not Leader 1, but in fact Drillbit for Cybertron Metroplex, so he will be reappearing in the Cybertron review. Apologies!